Welcome in, basketball fans. We're here for Game 2 of the Jake Gray Valley Springs Invitational Day 2 with the home team Bay Yellow Jackets playing the Farmington Cardinals. Starting lineups here for the Bay Yellow Jackets. You guys saw them last night. Stayed the night, getting ready to play a great game against Farmington. Number 0, Cade Spencer. Number 2, Marky Dodson. Number 5, Gabe Williams. Number 10, Wyatt McElwain. And number 33, Jacob Willard. That'll be for the home team, the Bay Yellow Jackets. Starting for the Cardinals, number 1, Eli Schwartzman. Number 13, Carson Simpson. Number 23, Ethan Kennedy. Number 32, Cole Lentz. And number 33, Press Taylor. We're going to step aside and let Josh Moore call out starting lineups. We'll be back with tip-off here in a moment. The Cardinals from Farmington. And the home team is for the Bay Yellow Jackets. It's time for the starting lineup for the Farmington Cardinals. Number 1, Eli Schwartzman. Number 33, Press Taylor. Number 11, Carson Simpson. Number 32, Cole Lentz. And number 10, Ethan Kennedy. The Cardinals are coached by Coach Johnny Taylor. And now, the starting lineup for the Bay Yellow Jackets. Number 0, Cade Spencer. Number 2, Marky Dodson. Number 5, Gabe Williams. Number 10, Wyatt McElwain. And number 33, Jacob Willard. The Yellow Jackets are coached by Coach Jace Howard. Starting lineups are called out. Getting ready for jump tip. I apologize, my roster's wrong up here. Ethan Kennedy will be number 10, and Carson Simpson will be number 11. Make those changes up here so we call them out properly on this roster. It's right on yours, it's wrong on mine. Cardinals control the tip. This tips off the Cardinals 25-26 season. Expect a lot of energy out of the Cardinals. Three's up and no good. Controlled by number 0, Cade Spencer for the Yellow Jackets. McElwain with a strong drive. Creates contact, gets the foul called. He'll go to the line for 2. The Bay Yellow Jackets are in the home whites tonight. Cardinals in the road grays. You know, Josh, I graduated from Farmington, and there was a time where gray or black jerseys was like a sin for the Cardinals, and now every sport and every team sports them.
Yeah, it seems like the darker the color now, it seems like that's becoming more and more the fan favorite as far as style and everything. So you just kind of go with what the trends of the time is. That's what it's at.
Eli Schwartzman got to his spot. Kennedy with the rebound putback. You know, Coach Taylor really likes that clear series. Expect to see a lot of it, a lot of one-on-one matchups and playing off rebounds.
Yeah, Coach, I mean, we got a chance to watch them, the Yellow Jackets last night, you know, and they really were aggressive against the Eagles from Huntsville.
Press Taylor for 3, looking like Lane.
Older brother there.
Lane plays for Murray State, playing SMU tonight. So both brothers in action.
Coach Taylor on his son early.
Do you think that ever stops? Do you think he's ever not on him?
No, I think as a dad, you're almost when you play for your dad, you're almost coaching all the time.
Strong drive by number 2, Marky Dotson for Bay. That's deflected out of bounds by Kennedy.
That coach-son coaching, is that speaking from experience there, Coach O?
Yeah, I'm not as good at it. I haven't had as much practice as Coach Taylor, but Carson Simpson throws it down. See, that's something that Coach Taylor and the Cardinals are going to want to do. They're going to have a deeper rotation than the Yellow Jackets. Bay only played about 7 or 8 last night. I think they're going to have a tighter bench. So Coach Taylor really wants to get up in transition, get to their legs, try to get them in foul trouble, and get to their bench.
If Willard goes ahead and gets that layup in there, that's a good confidence bucket for the team right now. As they're coming here, they had a little shoot around earlier today, and Coach Halbrook was on them.
We remember, Josh, we were talking about Coach Halbrook's play 3 last night. Well, the Cardinals just whipped that out and ran it against them, and Coach Halbrook recognized it.
Yep.
That's a little back and forth gamesmanship and chess from the 2 coaches. I like that.
You know, one of the things that Coach Halbrook was telling his team today is he wanted the energy. You've got to come out with energy because, as you can see, the Cardinals, they've come out with their energy as well, being their first game of the season. Willard.
There's definitely a different vibe and mindset with the Yellow Jackets. I don't even think that they tried to take a charge last night. You can tell that Coach Halbrook at practice today, they practiced up here, he definitely preached, hey, we got to bring the energy or we're getting ran out of the gym. So you can definitely see Bay has stepped it up from last night.
And it looks like Coach Halbrook's going to take a timeout. That's going to be a 30-second. Let's take a quick one right along with them, and we shall return momentarily.
Fall is in full bloom at Plants Etc., Carnahan Farms and Land Management. They are your full-service nursery and garden store, now bigger and better than ever, offering full-service landscaping and lawn care. Get your fall decor, mums and pumpkins, and get this, you can roll out in a 2025 Yamaha Viking Ranch Edition side-by-side. Just grab a t-shirt for $30, score 30 entries, or go big with a sweatshirt for $60 and get 60 entries. Highway 7 South in Harrison, call 870-577-2079. Grow it, build it, live it, buy local at Plants Etc.
We're back now out of that timeout.
McElwain, deep 3.
Yeah, that's a huge bucket for them right now. Closes that gap now to 5. Now they just got to come down here and have some defensive stops, keep themselves in the ballgame. That's another play.
Great answer from Cole Lentz.
Yeah, that's another play that Coach Taylor likes to run. That go out of bounds, pass it to the guy in the corner.
This is Farmington's game right there, getting in transition. That's where they're going to be really successful. Try to get to those legs of Bay. Like we talked about, they already played a game last night. Quick turnaround, trying to bring a lot of energy, get to their legs.
They're going to say Kennedy stepped out of bounds.
Subbing in number 5 on your roster. Who is that, Josh?
Number 5 on our roster, that's Roman Simpson.
Roman Simpson. All my numbers on my roster that we have are wonderful. Thank you.
He gave me that roster and said he's got them ranked in the order they'll play. If that doesn't sound like a Coach Taylor.
That is 100% Coach Taylor.
We got wingspan, we got reach, we got height, weight.
I'm surprised they don't have like birth weight on there either. Coach Taylor's very detailed. Press in the corner.
Another
Bucket.
one here. Extends that Cardinal lead to 11.
You know, Press is a young kid too. He's just a sophomore, but he got all those jitters out last year, played him up as a freshman. And you can tell it did him a whole lot of good to play up last year. He looks really comfortable first game of the sophomore season.
Only sophomore starter with the other 4 being seniors. So that says something there for his ability. Following in his older brother's footsteps.
Spencer for 3. Little strong. Kennedy with the rebound. Lentz.
What a pass.
Kick out, open look. Bang. 21-7, Cardinals on top. 2:12 to play in the first quarter. Tough finish, Jacob Willard.
He come in strong on that one for sure and was able to get that one in. Nice move down low.
That's one thing that Coach Taylor talked about. I tried to talk to him briefly, trying to ask what he wants to be said on the live stream, and he talked about we've got to be solid defensively, can't let 33 get anything. He's picked him out as the player to stop. That's number 5, Roman Simpson.
Farmington a heavy favorite for the state run this year. I think they've been heavy favorites for the last few years, to be honest.
Both on the boys and girls side, Farmington's got it rolling. They have been the benefactors of kind of that Northwest Arkansas explosion. Some people, only so many can play at the big schools.
Yep.
A lot of kids want to go play elsewhere, and they'll go to a Farmington, go to an Elkins. That's definitely helped. Good bucket right there. Number 5, Gabe Williams. Number 5, he's just a freshman, but he's not afraid of the moment.
No, I mean, that's one thing I got to say about Bay. With them being a 2A, they keep themselves competitive against these larger schools. Like last night against Huntsville, they proved they come out with a little more energy than Huntsville, and they were making shots where Huntsville couldn't. Huntsville had a lot of great looks. They just couldn't get them converted. Even now with a 13-point deficit, they're still keeping themselves competitive.
Good stops in the quarter. At the end of the first quarter, Farmington 25, the Bay Yellow Jackets 12.
And we'll be back in just a moment.
Has this ever been you or a family member, or have you ever been involved in an auto accident and found out that you didn't have enough coverage or inadequate coverage? I would love to help you look at all of your policies and review those. I can help you with auto insurance, with life insurance, with health insurance, and even home insurance. Call me today. I'm Kimberly Horton at Farm Bureau here in Harrison. My phone number is 870-741-3488. I would love to help, and go Tigers.
It is never too early, nor is it too late to start planning for your future. At North Arkansas College, we offer concurrent college classes for high school students that allow them to earn dual credit while working toward both a high school diploma and a college degree. We also offer programs such as Career Pathways, which is committed to helping parents return to school by paying expenses such as fuel and childcare. To learn more about the opportunities available, visit northark.edu/welcome. At North Ark, we believe in you.
We're back for the second quarter. It'll be the Yellow Jackets ball to open us up. You know, Josh, coming into this second quarter, like we just talked about there at the end, you know, talking to Coach Halbrook today when they're up here practicing, you know, obviously you want to win every game you play, but you also want to find those positives. I think you can find a lot of positives in this quarter. You're down 13. Let's see what we can do in the second quarter, make some adjustments from the first quarter. We got our legs under us now. Go attack and see if we can cut this deficit at half.
You know, you're right there. You come in, you get a couple, and that's not the way it started, but I'm going to say you come in, you get a couple of good buckets here. Get some defensive stops down low. Just left this man open underneath there.
Got some subs in to start the quarter for the Cardinals. Coming in, number 15, Jackson Marshall, and number 23, Brandon Bry.
Nice block.
You know, Jackson, I'm a big fan of Jackson. I coached him for a year at New School. He's a great kid, great family. Decided it was best for him to make that move over to Farmington, and looking like he's thriving with Coach Taylor, getting early minutes. He's also grown a little bit since I've had him. He's standing at 6'5" now.
Kids tend to do that these days.
Great help there by Press, stepping up. That's one thing Coach Taylor has talked about, you know, baseline out of bounds. He doesn't want to – he thinks the same way I do. Baseline out of bounds, sideline out of bounds, free throws, all those special situations if you can steal some points or if you can keep the other team. He hates giving up buckets on blobs, and Press is his fixer. He kind of helps he understands everything, and he watches film with him. Press fouled on the three. I think Marky Dotson got all ball before any contact.
Yeah, I think it was in passing where that coming through, but yeah, he got a clean block on it, but nonetheless, he's going to be at the line shooting three.
Ball don't lie.
No.
I don't think we can say that, but I can say it up here. Oh for 2. One more to come. Last one, Taylor's good.
In the corner.
Spencer. Dang, big shot. Cade Spencer. Assist from number 2, Marky Dotson. Press Taylor down the line.
That's just an athletic play right there.
Spencer filling it. Short. Got a foul call on the rebound. Coming back into the game, number 1, Eli Schwartzman. Good minutes there by number 5, Roman Simpson. Good activity by the Yellow Jackets. Jackson Marshall with offside with rebound. Schwartzman got another one. Coach Halbrook got a timeout. Good hustle both ways.
There was a lot of going back and forth. I didn't know who was going to end up with that one. We're going to stick right here for the time being here, 17:30 right now. And, you know, I got to give it to the Yellow Jackets. They're hustling out there. They're working hard. But right now, what I see the difference is the rebounding for the Cardinals.
Yeah, and the Cardinals are just a little bit longer, a little bit more athletic. The Yellow Jackets need to do a better job. You're not going to out-jump them. So we got to find contact earlier. And you may box out, but you may not get the rebound. But everybody has to box out. You have to box out, be unselfish in that manner. And right now, Bay's just trying to out-jump the Cardinals, and that's not a recipe for success. So I'm sure Coach Halbrook stressed that. But Bay's going to control that. Coach Halbrook saving the possession. It's a 13-point ball game. We've played even through the first 2.5 minutes of this quarter. Let's see if Bay can get something going and cut into this lead. Nice little shuffle action right there. That's where that length from Farmington defending the rim. There you go, right there.
That block out right there.
Yeah, 12 got into the body. 12 got into the body and 0 got the rebound. That's that unselfish play that Bay's going to have. Offensive foul. Jacob Willard. I was doing a little ball watching. I didn't see that action.
I actually was doing the same thing.
Good help. Marshall will go to the line for 2.
Schwartzman, he's quick. I've been watching him, and he handles the ball well when he has it, and he's just quick down the court.
Yeah,
shifty.
Whenever you got a point guard, you're always going to be good. Point guards that are athletic, see the floor well like Schwartzman, they're going to get you into stuff, and Coach Taylor's lucky enough to basically have 2 de facto point guards with Eli Schwartzman and Press Taylor. So he should be feeling really good about his team. Lentz for 3. Got another one.
Yeah, he just had that open look, and they were just set where he wanted.
Nice little drop off by Press, understanding shooters behind him. Nobody's on him. Just leave it into the pocket. Let our shooters do the shooting.
And this time they're going to get that on 32.
Bay's got to utilize Farmington's aggressiveness against them. They're out in the passing lane. They're doing a lot of ball pressure. Let's see if we can get some back cuts or middle paint touches with some baseline cuts like they did last night against Huntsville. I think if they can just settle down and not worry about ball pressure, they'll be fine. Like, somebody's got to cut off of that. He did his job, got deep in there, picked it up. Somebody's got to cut to the rim.
I'd say everybody was just standing there watching him decide what he would do.
Oh, we settled. That's a big, deep shot by Jacob Willard. Good player puts it in, but, that was a settle. He bails him out with the made shot, but that's a lot of standing for the Yellow Jackets.
That's coach speak for you. From down here at the camera, it looked like exactly what they wanted.
Good ball movement by the Cardinals. Put that around.
This box out, 10's just standing. He's sitting there looking like a baby bird waiting to be fed by mama. He's got to go make contact.
Yeah, good call there. Yeah, if he'd have been sitting there blocking out underneath, you had 2 other guys there that could have been able to get that rebound. But
well, and like you just said, he may not be the one to get the rebound. He may not be the one to get the stat. But whenever you're looking at it, you got to be unselfish. You got to do the dirty work so your team can benefit.
Right. Give yourself another opportunity.
Especially in this game against Farmington. If you want to win this one, you've got to do all the little stuff. Simpson a little out of control. Press Taylor misses the layup. Simpson offensive rebound going to the line. First one up and good for Roman Simpson. Coming back into the game, number 10, Ethan Kennedy. Two for two for Simpson.
Oh, you got to take care of it.
The Yellow Jackets just need to get into halftime. It's an 18-point lead. They got to keep this as close to 10 as possible. This lead can't go from 18 to 25 before the half. They just need to settle down, run their stuff. Schwartzman.
High off the glass and a follow-up.
Are we counting that as an assist?
If that's what it goes in the stat book, it's probably going to be.
I know Coach Taylor will probably be arguing with Huddle or whatever, saying that was a pass, that was an oop. McElwain, too strong. You know, see, like there, right there, you know, Eli Schwartzman took care of his guy, and that leaves room with the 6'6" Ethan Kennedy to just go out and out jump everybody. You know, Farmington can afford to do that. The little guard took care of his box out and allowed the 6'6" Ethan Kennedy to go up and get it.
Yeah, you talked on it right before as I saw it. Just exactly, he just kept his man out of it. And that's what you asked for. That's all you can do.
And it takes a lot of discipline. It takes a lot of energy to do those little things. And Bay doesn't have the horses that Farmington does. They can't run out 10 or 12 guys to just continually to do that like Farmington can. But that's the difference between 2A and 5A. You know, Bay's going to have those athletes in 2A, but 5A, there's 3 more just like them.
Yeah. Coach Taylor said he only dressed 20 tonight. I said only 20.
I'd like to see Bay to try to get a little low post action, get some split cuts off of it. It's what they worked on in practice, and I haven't seen it yet.
Me either.
Credit to Farmington for taking it away. Good patience by McElwain.
Got him off his feet. Able to get in, make contact, draw the foul.
And it's definitely easier said than done. You know, if you're a coach, you know, players go through a completely different thing on the court. They see things differently. But I was in practice with them today. I was sitting in there watching, and Coach Halbrook was talking about we got to run our stuff. We've got to get some low post splits and some slip actions, and I haven't seen it through set our 15 minutes of play.
Right.
McElwain got 1 of 2. Traveling.
Oh, McElwain loses control of that one.
Schwartzman in transition. No good. Kennedy with the follow and his foul, shooting 2. That was a little bit better by Bay. They were collapsing in on the post, was able to get a middle drive. He just lost it. There's a weak side cut, drifting to the corner. That drift to the corner was going to be open and just lost it and turned it over. That's what they need to get to. Kennedy short on the last one. Defense by Taylor.
Open on the top. And here's your cuts that you were talking about.
It's good movement right there. I mean, I think Farmington's okay with number 1, Isaiah Jones. Both times he was kind of left open. Great action there off the baseline out of bounds. Yep.
I would say a defensive foul on Taylor.
And Coach Taylor's saying there's no reason to try to attempt to take that charge. They've got him trapped. They've got him dead to rights and bail him out.
McElwain open again.
Short hesitated.
Yeah.
Schwartzman in transition. This is where he's good. Kick to Lentz. Another one. Five seconds left. Good defensive stop. At the break, the Bay Yellow Jackets 21, the Farmington Cardinals 46.
We'll take a break. We'll be back momentarily for the start of the second half in just a few moments.
Hi, my name is Lance Williams. I'm a 2023 graduate of Farmington High School, currently attending North Arkansas College. My goal is to become a police officer. I chose to attend North Ark for the small class sizes and the sense of community here from all the student activities and cheering on the Pioneers at ball games. I also wanted to go to a college where I could succeed with lots of transfer options. To learn more about the opportunities North Ark has in store for you, visit northark.edu/welcome.
Aunt Bee's Bed and Biscuit, servicing all of your boarding needs that you have for your Bark Buddy. We have indoor and outdoor playgrounds that give you Bark Buddy the ultimate vacation while you are away. Aunt Bee, Toby, and the Bark Buddy crew proudly support the Valley Springs Tigers.
Set, go. Got my smile back at
Bartlett Family Dentistry.
Business connected, across the street or across the country, Ozark Communications has you covered.
Fall is in full bloom at Plants Etc., Carnahan Farms and Land Management. They are your full-service nursery and garden store, now bigger and better than ever, offering full-service landscaping and lawn care. Get your fall decor, mums and pumpkins, and get this, you can roll out in a 2025 Yamaha Viking Ranch Edition side-by-side. Just grab a t-shirt for $30, score 30 entries, or go big with a sweatshirt for $60 and get 60 entries. Highway 7 South in Harrison. Call 870-577-2079. Grow it, build it, live it, buy local at Plants Etc.
Has this ever been you or a family member, or have you ever been involved in an auto accident and found out that you didn't have enough coverage or inadequate coverage? I would love to help you look at all of your policies and review those. I can help you with auto insurance, with life insurance, with health insurance, and even home insurance. Call me today. I'm Kimberly Horton at Farm Bureau here in Harrison. My phone number is 870-741-3488. I would love to help, and go Tigers.
Welcome back to the second half, Bay and Farmington Game 2 of the Jake Gray Valley Springs Invitational. Josh, we were talking at halftime, Bay, nothing against them. It was just Farmington's got a little bit more legs. We talked about if they want to keep this game close, they needed to keep it around, 10 to 15, and this game's climbed up to 25. What are some things that you saw in that first half that you would like to see from either team?
Well, I think for Bay right now, what I can see is just be confident in your shooting right now. I think they're letting Farmington's size intimidate them just a little bit. I heard Coach Halbert telling them a little bit in practice today. It's like, boys, there's not the percentage for them winning tonight. He told them straight up the percentage of them winning tonight was not very high. He said, but I'm going to coach you up.
Right.
And he said, but what matters to me is not whether we win or lose this game. He said, but I want to see something tonight that's going to show me what I'm going to have come December.
Absolutely.
Come January. And so he's definitely you coach for the win, but he's coaching, as you talked about a little bit last night, you're coaching for the team that you're going to be expecting to see later on when you want to be playing good, when that playoff time comes around. And I think – that for them right now is, like I said, just being confident in their shooting. Don't let the size intimidate you, although that's easier said than done from our perspective. But for Farmington, continue doing what they're doing. Keep the intensity. Keep the pressure put on there. The ball pressure doing a great job down low, blocking out, getting those extra chances for extra shots. So this could be a different half for Bay. You never know what you're going to see when they come out. I think if they can just try to match that energy just a little bit more, they can have some more points put on the board.
100%.
We'll see.
And I think, Coach Taylor does a really good job of getting his teams different looks. I expect him, if the score stays the way it is, to get some of these, not necessarily JV kids, but bottom half varsity guys some more minutes. That way he knows what he has later. And to your point, Bay's got Coach Halbrook can definitely say, boys, we're not going to play a better team.
Yeah.
Especially in our league, especially in our region. So we can look back on this experience and see what worked, see what didn't work, and we go make adjustments. I respect coaches that have the guts to come in here and play a team like Farmington when you're a little outmatched.
Yeah, I mean, 2A. What is Farmington? 6A?
5.
5. Okay. So I mean, still, that's a huge classification difference. But we've seen smaller beat bigger,
Right.
before. I mean, it just sometimes the matchups are in your favor, sometimes they're not.
And Bay's got a lot of energy to start this half. They're definitely haven't quit. They're definitely going to run their stuff, and they've got the right attitude. Got to get positives right there. Jacob Willard to the bucket, going to the free throw line. That's a great thing to see. Just me being a coach on the sideline, just watching this game. Just that's a good positive thing to see for Bay.
What I liked with that particular possession right there is Bay did not rush the offense there. They allowed themselves to find, as Willard was able to literally find that open lane, drive it to the bucket, make the contact, get to the free throw line, get an extra point out of that deal. And if they'll continue to do that, as you said last night, shot clock, that can help you, get those extra possessions quicker coming down and get you a chance to come back in here.
Russ Taylor attacking.
But you got to get the stops down here as well.
Absolutely. Easier said than done.
Yeah.
One more. McElwain. Saw it late. Marky Dodson. Yep. Going back to the free throw line. That's another thing. If you want to get back in this game, score with the clock stopped. Get to the free throw line. See if we can get some of these lankier Farmington players in foul trouble. That's how you're going to get back into it.
Goes right back to, as you said earlier, use their aggressiveness against them. Let it play in your favor. Mike, you're a little down low tonight. What do you see from things from your perspective down there?
Yeah, it's a different look for sure behind the camera. Coach asked what you'd like to see coming into this half. I'd like to see more dunks. No, this is good basketball. Both teams, high level for sure for high school boys basketball.
Lentz. No good. Kennedy, offside rebound. Good hands, Dotson.
Yeah, getting in that passing lane right there, not letting him have the open just underneath pass.
One more, McElwain in the corner. He hesitated. Spencer.
Oh,
short.
Good rebound.
I think that this is the Bay team that you'll see whenever they're playing throughout, not so shell-shocked. They're getting into their stuff, moving the ball well, making the extra pass, and they're getting open looks here the first couple possessions of the second half.
Yeah, I think you were onto something there, Coach. I can tell a difference in just their, not really hustle, but just getting after every loose ball when they feel like they've got confidence versus, later part of that second quarter, it was like just a trudge to get through it.
Oh, they're definitely a little bit more intentional with what they're running right now and how they're running it. Willard with the three. Yep,
Good bucket.
Coach Taylor calling a timeout.
Yeah, and we'll stick right here during this one, and offensively, Bay coming down here, like you said, running their stuff, getting confident, what we're going to hopefully see for them. We won't be playing them, of course, much in our schedule this year. But things like this invitational, puts teams in front of you that you may not have ever seen before, and you may think, I want to follow them a little bit later. And you'll search them out, find them where they're streaming somewhere, or maybe local they're playing. But, they're able to come down here, get some buckets here on their possessions. That big three put up there by Willard there, causing Coach Taylor to call the timeout to settle his guys. And even moment now for Coach Albert to just go ahead and just say, hey, this is what we can do. Let's keep doing it and keep your heads up. Let's keep fighting.
Well, what I like about this invitational is, for me, I like to think of myself as a basketball junkie, and we've got two very solid teams, very solid coaches that, I can steal from. I can go back and watch these live streams and steal some stuff that they're doing. So not only a great opportunity for these two teams to play each other, but selfishly for me to go back and pick up some things that some other teams are successful with.
And you can bet you're not the only one doing it either.
100%.
Speaking of good basketball, though, we got another great matchup coming up for you here after this game following. We got the Heber Springs Lady Panthers versus the Jasper Lady Pirates, and that's going to be a good matchup. Jasper girls are always coached well by Coach Grice, so it's going to be fun to watch that one. So if you're tuning in to watch that here in just a little bit, as soon as this game is over, the stream will end, and we will start a new one with that game shortly after. So don't fear, there is a stream coming.
Schwartzman for three. Got it. Hey, can we get our scoreboard up on the screen?
Oh, we sure can. Thanks for reminding me, Coach. Went halfway through the quarter and I never got it put up.
That's going to help me. I can't really see the score from my angle on the scoreboard.
So, yeah, I'm sorry about that, fans, as you're probably wondering what that changed for.
McElwain offense rebound. Cade Spencer going to try one short as well. And I noticed that in practice, too. They're missing short. Just watching them shoot around. Oh, you almost had one, Mike. Almost got a dunk. We are not counting that one, Mr. Kennedy. But, that's where the legs come in. They played a game last night, stayed in a hotel room, kind of heavy legs right here, played a hard half of basketball. Good up fake, McElwain.
Just how far is Bay from here, Coach?
It's about 2.5, 3 hours from here. They, that's one thing Coach Halbrook, when we were trying to schedule this, we said, hey, you want to play one game, 2 games? And he said, let's play 2 games, play me back-to-back days so we can stay the night. And he's smart. I mean, that sets up like a regional state tournament where you may have to stay a night. That puts his team in a situation of, hey, we've done this before. We played back-to-back nights and we won, and then we're playing a better team. That's just stuff that you can fall back on late in the year. So Coach Halbrooks with his team is doing a great job.
And am I correct? Is this his second year with Bay? Is that what I understood him say?
I believe so.
I think that's what I heard him tell Coach Roberts earlier.
Yeah, he's been both on the girls and boys side. I remember he was the girls coach at Walnut Ridge, junior girls coach at Greene County Tech. He does a really good job. He's intense. He has high expectations for his program. You can always tell how a program is based on their practice, and I learned a lot from him in his practice. He was organized. His kids were focused for a game day practice, and they're competing hard. Schwartzman with the 3 makes it 60-31.
Yeah, that was something I noticed when I was in here setting some things up for us, and just how he ran his practice a little bit. It was pretty impressive for me as I watched, and guys weren't goofing around. They knew what they had to do when they called it out, and I just love the way he explained it. So I mean, yeah, it's always nice to see that kids coming in here and focused on what they're supposed to do instead of just taking advantage of a free night in the hotel. And
good wall. Maybe jumped into him a little bit, but that was pretty good defense there by number 23, Brandon Bry. Dodson misses with the first one. Number 12, Waylon Floyd, in for the Yellow Jackets. Oh for 2. Play 2 for the Redbirds. Little clear action, drifting to the corner. Smart play by Taylor. Those coaches' kids, they just know how to play, get trapped on the baseline, know where to go with it. Let's just knock it off of them.
Reset it.
Reset. Now we got a baseline out of bounds with 9 seconds. Taylor for 3 left. Roman Simpson, no good. Rebound controlled, Bay, that's Jacob Willard. Cade Spencer, quick trigger. Good, gets the roll.
He's definitely a shooter when he can get lit up over there. I mean, that was something I watched him in practice a little bit. He was shooting, but like you said, a lot of them were just hitting short. But it seems like he's starting to find his rhythm and mark a little bit.
Yeah, Coach Halbrook told me he shot 43% from 3 last year, so that's a little Levi Carey type numbers.
Sure enough. Coach, I've seen another one of your former players out there being a referee tonight.
Hey, Blaine did a great job. I was super proud of him. He hustled, got to his spot. He didn't look like a new referee out there. He knows the game of basketball. I was proud of him.
Following his daddy's footsteps there, yeah.
Future sheriff of Boone County. I don't know if I'm allowed to give endorsements, but that's one that I'm endorsing.
Yeah, I think we might have a little bit of ways for that one yet, but still.
Sportsman turnaround jumper.
Oh, yeah. If you just had that off the glass, it probably would have been able to roll in.
Good, patient Schwartzman. That's a good point guard right there. He went until somebody stopped him, help came, even though he didn't fully commit, just a little dump down, easy bucket. You can tell he's played a lot of basketball. Good little action. He walked, yeah. I'll be honest with you, Josh. I'm a little surprised Coach Taylor hasn't opened up the bench a little bit. He's stuck with these 8.
Well, it could be one of those. I'm not even going to try to explain it, but I just figure with the first game, he's probably getting all 8 of these guys 100%. Just right. You're going to run it. I don't care if it's a continuous clock after the 3. He may change it up after this quarter just because it will be a continuous clock. But like I said, first game of the season, he's probably just going to say, we're going to keep you conditioned. Good tip in.
Yeah, good soft hands by Kennedy. I've been impressed with Ethan. I've been kind of familiar with these kids. We played Farmington the last few years, not playing them this year. So I've seen Ethan from a JV kid as a sophomore kind of grow into this role, and I've been impressed with him. He's had some really good minutes today.
Well, that's the end of the third quarter. 34-68 is your score. We're going to come back for the start of the fourth in just a moment.
And we're back for the fourth and final quarter of this matchup against the Yellow Jackets of Bay and the Cardinals of Farmington. As you mentioned, Josh, this will be a continuous running clock for the fourth quarter. Looks like Farmington's still trotting out, that lineup of, Press Taylor, Eli Schwartzman, Brandon Bry, Roman Simpson, and Ethan Kennedy. At least to start, and you may be onto something. He may just say, hey, these are going to be my 8 guys right now. You guys 9 through 12, if you want to play, you got to show me something more in practice.
And you can bet that even with a continuous clock, these Cardinals, are not going to let down.
Good finish.
Just couldn't get the roll.
Isaiah Jones short. Get your feet. Wrong way.
Yeah.
Here, Coach Taylor. He's still coaching. He's still coaching hard. He's telling press. Two's gonna slip there. You've got to fix that blob.
Missed the
Mike.
dunk.
I thought we had you on, Mike.
Just can't get it. Does he not have the elevation, or is it the fourth quarter lulls?
I'm not sure.
I think it was the angle of attack.
I'm gonna go with the elevation right there. He didn't look comfortable getting up there. Leak out. Go finish. Little snowbird.
Yep.
This is the time where I'm just sitting here thinking, like, what? We're not working on anything, boys. Like, yeah, the score is what it is, but if we're going to leave everybody out here, let's at least work on something.
Right.
Go backdoor action. Go finish press. See, there we go, Coach Taylor. He's getting into something that he hadn't shown. Rebound. Pushing the ball up the floor. That's what I like about Farmington. They, throughout the game, these point guards, they haven't crossed half court on a dribble very much. They're looking to hit ahead. They're putting pressure on the defense in transition. Even if they don't score out of it, they're doing the right things right there. Coming in for the Cardinals, 32. That is Cole Lentz, number 15, Jackson Marshall, and number 11, Carson Simpson. So still those eight guys that Coach Taylor's playing.
Yeah, he's going to run them, it looks like, if nothing else, all the way down to at least the last minute of the game. And he's coaches in there just letting them know, so, hey, just keep playing with your heads up. It doesn't mean a thing, but we're just going to keep working towards the future there.
I hear y'all do it on our stream. Let's talk about it, Josh and Mike. Who's your player of the game for either the Cardinals or the Yellow Jackets?
Mike, I'll let you go first.
Nothing like putting me on the spot. I'll be honest. I'm running more camera and not able to follow as much, so I'm going to have to pass on this.
I'll bail you out. I'm going to go for the Cardinals. I've got to go with their point guard, Schwartzman there. He's just done a great job of his leadership, coming down, setting up the offense. I mean, not just being the shooter, but also being the team player and giving the ball where it's got to go.
Right on cue. Right on cue.
And just literally just leading the team. And like you said earlier, Coach, he's played a lot of basketball. He's smart, heads up on the floor. So that's my player of the game today.
I'm going to disagree with you. Schwartzman had a great game, but I was great idea. Great idea. Willard takes the charge. I am going to disagree with you though, Josh. I obviously Schwartzman's had a great game. But I'm going to go with number 10, Ethan Kennedy. I told you I was impressed with him. I thought he's played really hard. Controlled the glass, been active defensively. He's played his role really well, and that's what, as a coach, you like to see somebody who's willing to play his role as number 1. Isaiah Jones gets a corner 3 to go for the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, you're right. He's been very effective down low, pulling down some big key rebounds and getting some quick soft hand touches, and so good choice. Always going to take a 3.
Good patience, Schwartzman.
Little no-look pass there.
I changed my mind. That's 18 now for Schwartzman, so I go with you. I go with you. Ethan Kennedy had a great game, too. He played it real well.
He did.
Set to check in for the Cardinals. That's number 12, or number 23, Brandon Bry, and number 12, Grayson Abram. Jackson Marshall up and in. Good to see my guy getting some action on getting in the scorebook. 30-second timeout. Redbirds.
Let's take a quick one with him. We'll be back.
That's the way every day goes. Every time we've no control. If the sky is pink and white, if the ground is black and yellow, it's the same way you showed me. Nod my head, don't close my eyes. Halfway on the slope.
And here we are. We are back out of that timeout break.
3:19 left to play. Your scoreboard, please. I can't see.
Yep, you gotcha.
Your score, the Farmington Cardinals 81, Bay Yellow Jackets 39.
Just a reminder for those of you that are probably tuning in right about now, getting set to watch this next game. It is a senior girls matchup. Jasper Lady Pirates are going to be taking on the Heber Lady Panthers. Another great girls matchup. So you don't want to miss that one. So if you are tuning in to watch that, as you may have already know, if you don't know, we will end this stream after this game and restart a new one for that game. So that's how you'll be able to watch that one. So when this one cuts,
Jones for 3.
Be sure to tune in for that. Got a new one coming in there, Coach O. Number 0.
That's number 0, Isaac Carbonell. I played with the Carbonell whenever I was at Farmington. I wonder, they look like brothers, or definitely kin.
Coach, I got to say, it bothers me when a player's got 0. I just don't feel like that's a number. Get a real number.
Yeah, I don't like 00. I'm good with 0. But
there we go.
I mean, what are we doing with 00?
And the score has decided it wanted to go hieroglyphics for a short moment, but it came back. That's the beauty of wireless score inputs.
Jackson Marshall fighting hard for a rebound. Carbonell has it. Even backup point guards advancing the ball. Yes.
Yeah.
That's 5 fouls on number 2, Marky Dodson. I just want to close with my final thoughts. I really am. I know the score, doesn't reflect probably how hard Bay played, but I definitely want to give them their credit. This is a very tough thing to do, coming in playing back-to-back and getting Farmington on the second game of the back-to-back. They battled hard. I know Coach Halbrook probably got a lot of good things from this film to go back and work on. They're going to be a force in 2A, and I'm looking forward, like you said, to keeping up with them this year. They definitely got a fan out of me this year. Looking forward to see their future success in this season.
Yeah, Coach, I agree with you on that one. And just to kind of add to that, just appreciate you coming up and doing this game with me. You'll be back for the last one tonight.
Absolutely.
Harrison Goblins taking on the Eagles of Huntsville. That'll be the last boys game of the night. So I appreciate you doing that.
Yeah, I'm excited for that one. Little old school rivalry.
Yep.
We don't get the Goblins often. We don't play them a whole lot. We don't see them a whole lot. They're just that distant town over there that just kind of we kind of function with, and I'm excited to see them, excited to see Huntsville come back. Your final score here in the Game 2 of the Jake Gray Valley Springs Invitational, the Bay Yellow Jackets 42, the Farmington Cardinals 82.
And with that being said, folks, we're going to go ahead and end the stream here. Like I said, if you want to tune in and watch the next game, be sure to close out of this, reopen it up into the new link. We'll have it labeled Jasper versus Heber Springs. With that being said, we're going to sign off. We'll be back in just a few moments.